Richard called these better decisions nudges, slight tweaks to our options that promote positive choices without being too pushy. Redesigning a cafeteria, let's say, to make fruit and vegetables more prominent can prompt diners towards healthier meals, but not force them.
Just these simple things. They're simple, they're cost effective, and they lead people in the right direction.
That's why the United Nations Environment Program didn't just publish 40 sustainable nudges, but disperse them to universities, places where this small book might have the biggest impact.
There's 250 million higher education students globally. So one of the reasons why the little book of Green Nudges is so powerful is that it connects with students at a time when many of them are drastically changing their habits.
Before publishing last year, the UN worked with behavioral specialists and studied 46 campuses with nudges already in place, like the Kedge Business School in Marseille.
We started implementing our first nudges about 5 years ago. What we learned is that a little nudging takes people a long way.
Kedge started small, with little signs and brighter recycling bins. But soon, they looked towards an even tinier source of problems.
One cigarette butt pollutes about 500 liters of water every year. There were regular ashtrays, but people would still stomp out their cigarette butts on the floor.
So they gave the ashtrays a makeover.
They're brightly yellow, so you can't miss them.
And positioned them better
in strategic areas where people go for smoking.
But most importantly, they started asking questions.
People drop their cigarette in the area that corresponds to their answer. Making it fun has really made a difference.
Really?
We collect every year 200,000 cigarette butts, both on our Marseille campus and our Bordeaux campus. Those butts get properly recycled, and that allows us to preserve the equivalent of 40 Olympic-size swimming pools in fresh water.
The school also increased composting when campus was fully open pre-COVID, by nudging students to separate their cafeteria waste. Anya says this simple switch created 1.8 metric tons of compost a year, which went directly back into the gardens.
Sometimes it's difficult for people to play their active role, because it's inconvenient, or it's not at the right time, it's not at the right place. So more it's fun and more it's easy to act sustainably, people will act.
Right now, nearly 120 universities across the world are piloting the UN's Green Nudges. And if these students personally pick up sustainable habits, imagine the impacts that could have on the places they go on to work.